Good morning everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, It's Keto by Keto Kath. I'm Kath and today is Friday the 23rd of October, my third week of alternate day fasting. Another bit of a mixed bag on that front, which I'll go through. And this week, the week I've just completed, I've been focusing on exercise, alternate day fasting and monitoring my weight on a daily basis. So I've done things a little bit different this week. So welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell so you can get notifications. This is all about my weight loss journey, following a ketogenic lifestyle. I'm on a mission to lose 56 pounds and I'll put an update for this week, how much I've lost at the end of the video and where I am so far in my journey. And this is week 17 of my keto lifestyle journey. So please hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and that way YouTube algorithm will share the video to more people. So let's get into this week. I wanted to monitor my weight. You see, a lot of people putting on Facebook, I've not lost any weight this week, or when doing keto, your weight can't be your only focus. You need to be taking your measurements, you need to be looking at your body measurements. And even though it's uncomfortable to do when you begin, I really recommend it because it's so motivating to see your body shrink and to see waist measurements and hip measurements and thigh measurements and arms going down on the fat. And the fat does go on keto from everywhere. I've done diets in the past, very popular diets, and I've never been able to lose anything off my arms. It's gone everywhere else but my arms stay the same, and this is the only diet where I can honestly say fat has gone from all over my body. So anyway, I've monitored this week my weight just to show you how much you can change on a daily basis. So I'm going to go through day by day. So Friday is my weigh-in day. Got weighed in last Friday and I really want to focus on the exercise. I'm 17 weeks in. I've not got a lot to lose now. I'm within my last 14 pound and well, about 16 pound actually, and I know things will begin to slow down, so I've upped the exercise a bit this week. So even after weigh-in, Friday's not what I would call my day off. I usually eat a little bit more. I don't worry if I go slightly over on my macros. But last Friday, I went jogging. I went for a run and I put the video in here. It's Friday after weigh-in to my morning video, and I did decide to come out after all for a jog. I've just done 2.7 miles without stopping for a rest either, so I've pushed myself a little bit. I'm not eating dinner yet. It's, what time is it? 20 to 8. But it's just about pushing yourself, isn't it? If you want the weight off, you've got to keep at it. So I've done 2.7 miles. I'm going to go again on Sunday, I think, and try and get to 3 miles if I can. I'm going to set myself a target of 10 miles this week, so see if I can do it by Friday. See you tomorrow, bye. So Saturday then was a fast day. Friday's an eat day, Saturday was a fast day. So I weighed myself on Saturday morning and I'll put the weigh in here. And as you can see, I've gained a pound just by eating on Friday. So from Friday morning to Saturday morning, my weight's gone up by a pound. But Saturday's a fast day, so it doesn't worry me. And Saturday is usually my long cycle day. So we go for a bike ride on a Saturday and it's usually double what I do on any other day in the week. And I put a little video in of me bike ride on Saturday. Saturday morning cycle. And we've gone down the canal. I took a few detours. We stuck to the canal, which I'll show you. There we go. That direction. And that direction. Well, look where we've ended up. Didn't even realise we'd gone this far. Manchester Trafford Centre. That is in the background there. Shopping centre. So I think we've done about 9 miles at the moment. It'll be 18 miles by the time we get back. But it's a lovely, fresh, crisp morning. Where's my cycling buddy gone? She's taking a picture. There she is. She's taking a picture to prove how far we've cycled. Which is exactly what I'm doing. So isn't it lovely? Look at that view. Down there. Beautiful autumn morning. Quite busy actually. We've met quite a few cyclists and a few joggers. So fasting day today, not eating today, so I'm out exercising. Bye. So the actual completed journey was 26 miles, which is, you know, getting personal best is 32, but 26 miles because over 3 weeks ago I'd really cut down on the cycling quite a lot. The weather had been bad, I hadn't been feeling great. So I've built back up to where I was really in 3 weeks. So fasting, cycling, but I failed again on the 40-hour fast. I would normally fast one day, it would see me through to the next day to eat. I got to, I think it was 26 hours on Saturday night and feeling a bit grumpy, to be honest with you. Ended up making a mug cake, and if you know what a mug cake is, it's just basically all your ingredients like eggs, sweetener, baking powder, cocoa, whatever, made in a mug, whisked up and microwaved. And I did have a drink on Saturday night. I had 1 or 2 glasses of whiskey, and I do think when you've got alcohol brain, you're not thinking straight, and maybe I wouldn't have had that mug cake if I hadn't have had the whiskey. And I will say, if you're going to drink on keto, I mean, I don't drink in the week at all. I maybe have one Friday and Saturday night, and that's it. Even on an eat day in keto, you're a cheap date because you can't drink. You just cannot drink. I can have, and I measure it out. I have a little 40ml bottle that I pour it into, and I measure it out. I will have one drink, and I'll top it up with either diet-free lemonade, sugar-free lemonade, or diet-free tonic. Diet tonic, sorry, and then as I'm drinking it I top it up so it's really, really weak, and I literally can only have 2 measures, and that's me done, and I can feel that I've had 2 measures. So keto and alcohol really don't mix. You really can't, you can't go out and drink a bottle of wine or anything like that because you'd just be on your back. Your alcohol tolerance is very, very low, which, you know, here we are, as I say, a cheap date. So that was Saturday. So I made it to 26 hours, I think. I'll try and put at the end how much fasting I've done this week, because again, I'm using that Zero app, so it logs everything. So I made it to 26 hours, but I did have something to eat at 26 hours. So broke my fast rather than breaking it on Sunday. So Sunday, again, weighed in the morning. More or less fasted. I just had that mug cake and nothing else. Done a really extended bike mile, and I'd lost 2.5 pounds. Now, you can't explain 2.5 pounds lost in a day because that's something like 5,000 calories. You know, it's a big weight loss for one day. But it just shows how much your weight fluctuates from day to day. So +1 one day, -2.5 the next day. Sunday was an eat day. I'll actually put my weigh in here. I think it was 11 stone 2, which was my lowest ever. And I ate really well on Sunday. For my lunch, I had egg and bacon. And I made what's called 90-second bread, which is really easy. It's an egg, almond flour. I think it's 35 grams, and I do half almond and half linseed. I prefer that. You can put sweetener in, a pinch of salt, beat it up, baking powder about 1/4 teaspoon, and just microwave it for 90 seconds and you've got a slice of bread. So I had that with a fry up, bacon and eggs. And then tea, I've got myself a new toy. I've got, if you've heard of them, the Ninja Foodie. Bought the great big 9.5 litre, and they're just fabulous. I'm always slow cooking. If I do chili, I do it in a slow cooker. If I do a curry, I might do it in the pan, but I'll put it in the slow cooker just because I love everything really tender. So it's a slow cooker, a pressure cooker, it grills, it's an oven, it's fabulous, and it does air frying as well. So I did ribs, which I got from Costco because they're just the best quality meat you can buy at Costco. I did ribs, I pressure cooked them and then air fried them, and they had salt and pepper seasoning and a bit of chilli. Oh, they were delicious. Paul said they were restaurant quality ribs, if not nicer. And I had a great big bowl of ribs on Sunday, so I ate really, really well on Sunday. And I'll put a picture in of, I went for a jog. So I set myself a target on Friday of 10 miles. If you remember, last Wednesday I did a 2-mile jog. So I set myself a target when I went on Friday of 10 miles. And on Sunday I did a 3.5 mile jog. So I was really pleased with that. I put a picture in of the app I use called Map My Walk, but you can change it to say that you're doing a run. Monday was a fast day. So I ate really well on Sunday. I weighed myself, and I always weigh first thing in the morning with light clothing on. So for me, that's your real weight. You've not got food, you've not got drinks in your system, you're empty from the day before, and that's your actual body weight. So I always weigh first thing in the morning before I have a drink. So Monday was a fast day, but Sunday the day before was an eat day. So after my eat day, I weighed in and I was 11.3 3/4. So I put a pound on again after an eat day. But what I did is I focused on my meal plans for the week. So I sat down, and because I was going shopping on Tuesday, I planned what I was going to eat for the next week. Everything down, and then I did my shopping list accordingly. And I've also decided, I mean, I'm always YouTubing anything to do with keto, intermittent fasting. I'm looking at YouTube all the time. I decided not to look at YouTube recipes, because when I'm on a fast day and I'm looking at food and I then start fancying things, so my note to self is no more food videos whilst you're fasting. I did go out on my bike, and I did an 11-mile cycle. It was dark and it was raining, but I didn't go near the rats this week. And although it was a fast day, I only managed 23 hours. So again, late in the evening, I felt like I needed it. So I had something to eat. I'm just like, being guided by my body. So I'm not really good at the long fasts. I can do a shorter fast, like a 23-hour, but I'm still doing it. So Tuesday was an eat day. Monday was a fast day. So Tuesday morning when I weighed, I would have expected to have lost something having fasted the day before. My weight was the same. So even after a whole day of fasting and just a snack late at night, I still stayed the same weight. And it just shows how variable your weight can be. Tuesday is my shopping day, so I did no exercise on Tuesday. And I know shopping's my danger time. But I ate before I went shopping this time, so I wasn't hungry and I wasn't tempted. I had a day of rest from exercise, but on Tuesday I discovered, after looking at recipes on YouTube, and I don't know whether you've heard of them, most people, I'm probably way behind the trend, chaffles, which are cheese and egg waffles. I ordered a waffle maker the week before. I was so excited, I couldn't wait for it to come. And I've been making these chaffles. Oh, where have I been? They are just an absolute lifesaver. And I make the Oreo ones, are so filling, so satisfying. I'm absolutely stuffed after eating them. And there's hardly anything in them. It's 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of sweetener, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a tablespoon of cream. Cook it in your waffle maker. It makes great big waffles, and I've filled it with half cream cheese and half cheese filling, and maybe a few blueberries or defrosted frozen strawberries and blueberries, just a couple, a little bit of fruit. I put a picture in. Absolutely delicious. I've had them 3 times this week because I was really worried about not losing weight having had the chaffles, because I feel really full. They remind me of, I don't know whether when you were little, your mum used to buy them pre-made flans and then fill them and put quick gel on. They remind me of those, but I can't, I've been making chocolate ones, they're just gorgeous. And you can make savoury ones. I did a pizza one, and that was really nice as well. So Wednesday was a fast day. After me eating chaffles, I wasn't really that hungry. Didn't bother me at all. I'm finding the fasting days not too bad. It's just the very late at night, but actually during the day it really doesn't bother me, and I don't find I'm hungry. After an eat day, I'm not hungry in the day at all. So I weighed myself again and I gained a pound. So my weight was 11 stone 4, and I've got some new scales, actually 0.6. They weigh exactly the same as the other scales, which I'll show you later. But again, another pound on, so an eat day, I gained a pound. I was very busy at work, but I really wanted to meet my goal of this 10 miles I'd set myself. So in the evening, I went for a jog. But what I did before I went out, I checked my ketones and my blood glucose, because by Wednesday I wanted to know, am I doing the right thing? How's my week gone? How's it affected my ketones? Am I still in ketosis after eating chaffles? And what's my blood glucose like? So I'll put those readings in here. Wednesday, and I'm just checking my ketones, see what they are. It's a fast day today at 3. Fabulous. I'll do my blood sugars as well. So this is my blood sugars. 4.9, that's low as well, and that's brilliant. So ketones 3, blood glucose 4.9, they're great. Ketones mean I really am in quite a deep state of ketosis, and I am burning fat. But if I eat too many truffles, I can be putting too much fat in. So I've just got to watch how much fat I eat so that I burn my own fat. So what I'm really pleased to report is that I achieved my goal. I can put a little picture in if I get around to doing it. I completed 10.25, so 10 and a quarter miles, or was it 10.3, but just over 10 miles by Wednesday night. I went out for a run and I ran 4.606 miles, something like that, but over 4 miles. So last Wednesday I could do, my first attempt was 2 miles, and then Friday I did 2.7. Sunday I did 3.5, and on Wednesday I did 4. So within 1 week I've gone from running 2 miles to 4 miles. And again, I put that down to keto, because I used to run when Jack was little, again to try and get healthy and lose weight. But I remember running on carbs. It took me weeks and weeks and weeks to build up to 4 miles. I could walk and run a bit, then I'd have to stop. I'd be so breathless, and then I'd build up the running time, and then I'd reduce the walking time, and then I'd go to the next lamppost. And every time I was pushing myself, I didn't find it that difficult to go from 2 miles to 4 miles, and I can go out for a run and I don't need to stop and catch my breath. So, and I put that down to keto. I don't think you get that hit the wall and that exhausted feeling. It just seems to enable you to keep going. So you know, exercising on keto is not difficult. You don't feel drained, you don't feel like you've not got any energy. So even though I'm fasting on a fasting day, I've still been going out exercising, and I find it easier to exercise in the fasted state, actually, if I'm honest. Again, keto is a really good way to build up your fitness. I think if you can combine it with exercise and being in ketosis, you can't fail. You really can't. Thursday was an eat day. So I'd fasted on Wednesday. So Thursday was an eat day. Thursday morning weigh-in, and I'd lost after my fast day. I ended up just eating 1 meal a day because I wanted to go for a bike ride. Again, I wanted to achieve my usual weekly goal is about 50 miles, and I don't really want to do less than that. So we've done 26 on Saturday. I'd done 11 on Monday, so I wanted to do a bit more. I wanted to get 14 in, and so I did. I went out for a 14-mile bike ride last night, and then when I came in, I made dinner. So I didn't have any lunch on Thursday. I just had the OMAD 1 meal a day. I'm going to put a picture in because I had an absolutely delicious meal and I was absolutely stuffed. I made a batter for fish, which you whisk your egg white, you fold your egg yolk in, and you put a tablespoon of oat fibre, dip your fish in it and fry it in. I fry it in avocado oil, and you can see it makes a lovely crisp batter. I had that with mushy peas. You've got to be careful with peas, they're very high in carbs. So I had a very small portion and I did measure it out. And then I made the 19-second bread again. So I had fish, mushy peas and a slice of bread and butter. You know, what's not to like? And then chaffles, yet again. Chocolate Oreo chaffles with cream cheese frosting and a few berries. Delicious. So that's my week. I've exercised every day but Tuesday. Tuesday was my rest day because I was going shopping. I've weighed in every single day. And today's weighing day. So how have I done? So this morning, when I weighed in, I put my weight in here. I put both scales in actually so you can see them, because you can see that they do weigh the same. Because I'll use the brighter ones going forward because they're easier to read the numbers. The other ones are a bit hard to read on my phone. 11 stone 1 3/4. Last week I was 11 stone 4 1/4, which means this week I've lost 2.5 pounds, and it puts me in £40. £40.25. So I can't believe it, and it's 17 weeks this week I've done keto. So in 17 weeks, I've lost 40 pounds. Wow. I'm really excited. So starting weight was 196 1/4, and today's weight is 155 3/4. So £40, I can't, and £2.5 in a week. I put that down to the fasting combined with the exercise, because you can see on my eat days how variable my weight is. I needed the exercise, I think, this week as well. Now Tuesday of next week is my 4 months keto, 27th of October, and I started on the 27th of June. If I get a chance, I might do a video, but I might leave it till Friday, I'm not sure. So this week, I feel like the exercise was necessary to give me such a good weight loss of 2.5 pounds. I feel more in control on the fast days, even though I've gone to like 23, 24 hour 2 days and had something to eat. You know, I just went with it. I think it was a 42-hour fast. When I fasted on Wednesday, I did not eat until Thursday tea time. So it might have been 46 hours. I did a really long fast. I didn't feel like I needed to eat Wednesday night. So I've achieved one really long fast this week. But I've had some lovely meals and some lovely food and been really satisfied on the days that I've eaten. So onwards and upwards, let's get to 4 months. I'm really in my head last week. I wanted to get to £40 this week. That was my goal. And I'm so close to the 11 stones. 10 stone, see, I can't even think that I'm in the 10s. 11 stone 1. I really wonder if I can get to 10s next week. You'll have to follow me and see. Come back next week and see if I've made it to the 10s. Have a great week. If you're dieting and you're on keto, good luck. If you're dieting, you're not on keto, good luck. And I'll see you all next week. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye bye.